What's going on, boys? Making a new video. Had an idea last night. Thought, why not do it immediately? Gonna go over some thoughts on some underrated foods and overrated foods, or just foods I like and foods I don't. It's gonna take that kind of turn, so I reckon we should just get into it. Now these aren't in any certain order. It's just underrated food and overrated food. Underrated food kind of goes into the category of foods I really enjoy. But yeah, let's get into it. First up for underrated food is Cocoa Pops Chex, the best cereal to hit shelves ever. Kind of the same kind of shit that they make Cocoa Pops out of, but they've arranged it into a small, maybe 2 by 2 centimeter checkerboard pattern kind of thing. It's kind of hard to explain. It looks like how I've drawn it. So, it feels so good in your mouth. You just crunch it. You just apply a little bit of pressure and it all falls into this beautiful milkshake mush. You know when you pour milk into your Cocoa Pops and it takes a while for the milk to get chocolatey? With this, it's just instantaneously chocolatey milk. Whenever we have Cocoa Pops Chex in the cupboard, I look forward to waking up every morning, school day or not. Next up we have Mammy Monster Noodle Snack, or Chazoo's Noodle Snack, or whatever, just the noodle snacks that you get where you just open it up, you crunch down on it and it falls to bits all over your clothes. Love it. You don't want to get cheese and crackers, right, because it takes too much effort. You just want to have cheese and crackers in a packet that doesn't cost $3.50.
Canteen, I'm looking at you.
Although, you know, it doesn't have cheese, but it's as good. The enjoyment I get out of a good old noodle snack is the equivalent of cheese and crackers, and it just comes in a packet. Next up we have a mango. Now you might be thinking, oh, mangoes aren't underrated, everyone loves them. But I'm not talking about the traditional way you eat a mango, where you cut it open half into thirds with a stone in the middle, and you cut the incisions in it back and forth, and you inverse it, and it's the easy way to do it. Shut the f***. The way I eat a mango, as some of you may have seen on my Snapchat story, you just eat it like an apple. Simple as that. You just wait till it's ripe, you swap it around and you make sure it's not green anywhere, and then you just chow down on it. Easy as. Skin tastes just like the mango itself, and the more mango skin you eat, you become more resistant to skin cancer. Although it doesn't really matter to me because I don't go in the sun anyway. Just a little side note, this mango skin contains the same chemical as poison ivy and stinging nettle, so not that common, but some people will feel that sensation inside your throat relentlessly. Just a heads up. Now the final one I'm going to talk about, the foods that I absolutely praise like gods. 3 different types of pasta. They're similar, but they're different to me, alright? They're very different. Ravioli, classic, tortellini, and agnolotti. These are fantastic. Ravioli is square, it's got minced beef on the inside. Absolutely fantastic, but the only downside is you get the gristle in it, which I will go on with in a second. Tortellini, got veal on the inside, less gristle, like very infrequent, very interesting shape, feels good on the inside of your mouth. And finally, my favourite, agnolotti. It's kind of like ravioli, it's a half a circle, and on the inside is spinach and ricotta. And I didn't realise this when my first time I was eating it. I was like, oh, this is just beef. When I looked on the inside, it's green. I'm like, what the f is this? And then I looked on the packet, spinach and ricotta, didn't even realise. The only upside of this is that there's no gristle whatsoever. And speaking of gristle, that goes right in to our overrated foods. I'm gonna get a bit of hate for this. Steak. Why do people love it so much? It tastes alright. It costs a bit. And you spend the entire night with your steak knife f***ing chopping into it, trying to rip the fat and gristle off of it that makes a squeaky toy sounds when you bite it. You need to pin it down with another fork to actually get your steak knife through it. You might as well pick it up with your bare hands and start ripping it with your teeth like a dog. From my point of view, it just takes too much effort for what it actually is. Kind of like crab, if it were good. Crab should be on the underrated foods. Though it's like shit I don't know why it's shit expensive. Like, you see those videos and on TV when they chuck the net out in the ocean and they reel it back in with a million fucking crabs. Why are they so expensive if they come like, you get like 50 million of them per minute? Doesn't make any sense. Porterhouse steak. More like Okay, so next up for overrated food is pineapple on pizza. It doesn't fucking belong!
Don't put fucking pineapple on pizza.
Next up on the list is McDonald's. Also, people do think McDonald's is shit, but I don't think it's out there enough. Open your eyes. You hold the burger, and the buns literally just shape around your fingers. They have the consistency of cake. You put down the burger, and then the FBI could scan your fingerprints right off the face of the bun because it's so malleable. Their whole business is just a scam. The only thing Macca's is good for is chicken nuggets, free Wi-Fi, and soft serves. Even then, the soft serves come bigger and better at Hungry Jack's. Anyway, yeah, no, I can't think of any other foods. I might come up with some more, might make another video. Maybe, maybe not, but yeah, nah. The internet went out yesterday, so I had like a solid 6 hours of doing the new Super Teddy episode. And it's looking fantastic. It is looking so HD. Better than anything I've ever done before, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, that's all I got for today, so cue the year ape outro.